I know that agents now are telling young actors, get a franchise. And the last thing you would have wanted to be in was a franchise in the old days. I'm sure it is important to your career to be in a world movie, but sometimes a little tiny movie can go around the world. You know, I never really thought about genre. In fact, I tried not to think about genre because I think these genres are actually very misleading. You know, I was an English major, so it was always very simple for me. It was always about the story. I didn't really care what the role is, if it was big or small. I never wanted to be the lead in a movie that wasn't very interesting. A story like Alien, for instance, or Monster Calls, they don't really necessarily fit into any of these genres. The story is always to me about people. And if I have played badass women, it's because I think women are pretty badass. And that there are many moments in life where each of us has to find the badass in herself and, you know, kind of take care of business. I think all of this is really changing what people want to see on screen. They want to see themselves. They don't want to see some little stick figure. And nowadays, I think that we have many more women who are making films, and they also want to investigate this, you know, women's feelings about their shape and what they look like and their age and all these different issues. What inspired me in the very beginning was that I knew that Vanessa Redgrave was, I think, my height at least. But, you know, I thought, gosh, I guess if they want you, they'll put up with your height. Sometimes it actually has protected me from being in more prosaic films because I was never the sort of the little girlfriend. I never got to do a lot of love stories, which I think I would have enjoyed, but mostly I did other kinds of movies and told other kinds of stories. I think one reason being that I was physically so tall, and people really didn't know what to do with me, and it was these crazy directors who kind of go, oh, she could do this, and sometimes it would even be a man's role. But I didn't kind of fit in that conventional space. And I think that has actually made my career much more interesting. You know, I see sometimes they have these wonderful women in the craziest, most impractical costumes. And they don't do that to men. And I don't see why we should have to run around the universe in short shorts, you know? You have to find a character that, whether it's played by a man or a woman, would be a really compelling character. And all good stories have good women's parts.